terrible. But hey, we found this. Darn swamps, I almost drowned. Thanks to the beautiful young witch who recognized me and gathered all the local frogs to help me out. She turned out to be nice and hospitable witch. And here I thought all the witches were ugly, shrewish old women. King Vandor. Oh, that's kinda racist. There's a frog. House on the tree. Witch Martha de Gonda, what brings you, dear, to our swamp? Looking for a girl. Her name is Martha de Gonda. That is strange. What need might you have of me? I am Martha. See, I come to you from Arlania, a message from Carl Leonor himself. He sends to you a letter sealed with the royal seal, as a proof of his royal ancestry. He asks you to be his wife. What do you say? Oh dear. It was not without reason that I have refused him so many times. How persistent he is. Look at me, Bill Gilbert. What kind of a wife can I be for the king's brother? I'm almost 100 years old. Poor Carl. He did not even notice the date on the manuscript. Those works of mine are almost 50 years old already. However, I must admit that I like Carl. He is such an educated and interesting man. Oh, how I wish I were younger now. I even asked my mother to help, but she was unable to finish her rejuvenation potion. Who's your mother if you're 100 years old already? She lives not far from here. Her name is Old Shavaka. She is the most famous witch of the swamp. I still have much to learn before I can match her arts. Listen, my dear, could you help her make the potion? Then I could reduce my age by 50 years, and I could become a worthy wife for Carl. Can you help me? Okay, I'll go. I'm already committed to helping Carl. Might as well bend the laws of space and time for you. So let's go talk to this frog. Hey, croak. Hey, frog, if you're a magic frog, can you talk? Croak. I mean, yes, I'm not an ordinary frog. Well, if you can understand everything, then jump into my bag. It's simply a disgrace. I've had enough. The deep bog of my patience is overfilled. What's happened? There are too many of you frog hunters. It's not like it's not even a swamp anymore. Like a central marketplace. Where did you all come from? First there was that terrible Earl, and now you turn up. Calm down. I came for the Earl. He sent me to bring him a speaking frog. He's a real frog lover. The scandal. This Earl has read too many fairy tales, kissed all the frogs in the neighborhood, and these frogs, one and all, have turned into beautiful ladies for him to have his way with. I do not know what kind of a man he thinks he is, but I'll never heard of such a scandal. Oh, I suppose you're upset that he hasn't kissed you? Fairy tale politics, man. Do you want me to help you? I can bring you to him, you know. Ugh, that will never happen. Look at him. Wants a magic wife for himself, just like in his fairy tale. Well, he apparently does not know that it is impossible to turn a frog into a girl forever without real love. Do you think he even tries to love his frog girls? No. Does not even look at them. He just kisses them on the eye or on the back. I implore you, human, do not give me to him. Far better if you would help me. You have such beautiful eyes. How can I help? I'm sure that all the girls who were enchanted by the Earl turned into frogs again. Surely he will not keep them at his side. Probably he will hide them somewhere away from people's eyes. Would you go find out what's going on in that castle and return my sisters to the swamp? Alrighty, sure, why not? What could possibly go wrong? No. No buried treasure. Hey, come here. Out here. There we go. These dragonflies can self-haste. It's quite a problem. Go here, defend, you defend, and you go here. Problem solved. New problem incoming. Work. Kill the spiders. Get wrecked, I guess. Excuse me. Peasants didn't even get to fight this time. There we go. And these narrow maps are quite useful. Spider eggs, spider eggs. In the old witch's house. Old Shavaka. Oh, what do you all want in my swamp? Everyone going to and fro, to and fro. You've already scared away all the animals. I did. With murder. How can I catch the toads now? You know how quick they are. I'm old, you know. I can't run after them like you can. Go ahead, tell me what you want. I came to you for a manuscript, the Chronicles of the Lost Town of Necromancers. Have you heard about it? Look at him, what he wants. He wants the Chronicles of the Lost Town. Where can I get them? Have you heard of it? Do you know, dear, how many people like you have tried to find these papers? The old witch looks at you piercingly and screws up her eyes wickedly. I think you want to get rid of that her. Well, darling. You knew where to get these papers. Am I not right? how did you know that I had these chronicles? Tell me. Tell me like you are confessing to a priest, or I'll look at you with the evil eye and your spine will shrivel and bend. Mages from the Darien Academy sent you, did they not? Nope, not gonna lie. They asked. They didn't tell me not to tell you that they asked. So you're saying that Elio Chavaris himself sent you? So now they remember the chronicles so suddenly. We need the chronicles. We'll send the boy, so the old mage didn't forget me after all. Tell me, darling, what did he tell you about me? The truth. When he recollects you, his eyes sparkle, and he frowns and uses such words which should not be used around ladies and children are present. Also the truth. To be honest, said very little about you, just said where to find you. Actually, let's talk about the chronicles. This is also the truth. As I understood it, he feels that you are quite an erudite witch, a real mistress of these swamps. And it is also clear that your health is not unimportant to him. Let's see, we could tell her the truth, or the truth. Let's go for also the truth. Crikey, what wonderful news you brought me. My knight, he remembers me and he asks about my health. He must have forgiven me and freed himself from his fierce hatred. But what made him hate me? I said nothing and did nothing to hurt his feelings. So, I don't know. How about these papers? So you keep asking about them again. Give me the chronicles. What about the chronicles? Well, I don't have them. I lost them. There. Hey, don't be upset. Your papers are intact and hidden in a good place. I took them to the cemetery where I was going to perform some rite with them, which would show me the way to the lost town. I found a good place. I had to visit all the crypts and my feet hurt. In one of the crypts, the ghouls nearly tore me to pieces. I barely got away from them. I'm sure the chronicles are still there, because I sealed that crypt with a secret word. Unless you know the secret word, you cannot open the crypt, whether you're a looter or a warlock. And I am too old, darling, and I am too fearful to return to the cemetery. I'll tell you the secret word, and you take the chronicles yourself. Say, Charyavala, Shavatska, Strabi, Rashinitsa? Russian, probably. You know this was made in Russia, after all. The doors will open, but you must be careful there. The undead creatures came to kill me are still in that crypt along with the book. A nice way to spend the day. I will roam about the cemetery and shout the secret word at every door. Meanwhile, I'm attacked by undead. Well, alright. Also, I was sent by your daughter, Martha. You say, what does she want? She asked me to get the rejuvenation potion from you. Rejuvenation potion? What does she need it for? Seems she wants to get married. She's almost 100 years and still has no children. Get married? Oh, this is funny. I told her that all men are evil and she keeps saying, I want to, I want to. Okay, she wants to get married. Let her get married. Let me see if she has anything. If I have everything for the rejuvenation potion. So, snake wings, rattle spider legs, stone blood, triton tear. So I have this. Okay, well that's... I don't have red water lilies. I need to get them in the swamp. Would you bring me 5 water lilies? Could you go get some? Would you? Sure. That's not a problem because I already killed everything in the swamp. Easy enough. brought the red flowers for the potion. Give them to me. She snatches the lilies and smells them. Ah, they're fresh, just as I need them. Good job, young lad. I'd take you to be my assistant, but a witch has to have either a girl or a black cat. What if I turn you into a cat? Would you like that? I'm kidding. Wait a bit. I'll put the lilies into the boiler. In a couple of minutes, the potion will be ready. Okay, we wait. Which indeed returned rather quickly. We even get the impression that she'd already made the potion even before she sent you for the lilies. Here it is, darling. Rejuvenation potion. I got the recipe from my great-grandmother. Hope it is not too strong, because I remember how I had to clean the night pot for my great-grandmother to change her diapers. She wanted to be young again and made a mistake about the proportions. Ugh. I guess that is a hazard when you're making potions of youth. You know, overdoing it. People want to be young, but they don't want to be an infant. Here you go. Please come back again. Okay. How'd it go? Well, looks like it worked. Excellent. Everything is just excellent. So, how do you like it, me in my new appearance? You're bewitching! Perfectly fitting, considering she's a witch. Gulch has a wonderful fiancé. Do you want me to accompany you to him? Oh, it's not necessary. I know a shortcut. Ha ha! Take this. It's my gift to you. An item received. What did I get? A symbol of valor. Ooh, regalia. Plus 100 to leadership. Fortunately, the mistress is not home, but if you want, I can open the storeroom for you. But anything you take, you will have to pay for. Oh, an enchanted speaking house. Ocean of mana, fear, and plants and snakes. Well, anyway, let's go turn in this quest, I suppose, and we'll be good. That's the second royal quest done with, I do believe. Okay, need to go this way. We'll see about doing other things next time. I just want to finish the official quest. You jerks. Hello there, Bill Gilbert. I've grown tired of waiting and anxious for news. Have you gone to Martian Swamp? Have you found Martha? I gave her the letter, and she said that she will find you herself, so please wait for her to come. Thank you very much, Bill Gilbert. Here's your reward. You'll always be welcome in my home. Thanks. Hello, dear friend. Did you know that Martha came to me? It's so wonderful. Thanks so very much. My life has changed. And now I study not only the stars, but their influence on the human mood. Even on frogs. Martha has told me so many interesting things about life in the swamp. I wish to travel there myself. Okay, I can't hire from him. We'll talk to him later, too. For now, I'm going to go turn in this quest to the king. I will not be able to do the royal quest every single session. That's not feasible. But, you know, doing good so far. Hey, I found your brother, your majesty. delivered the seal. Fine then. What did my learned brother need it for? Yes, I given him a copy of the seal. You see, your majesty, your brother wishes to marry, but his darling will only agree to marry a member of the royal family. So he asked for the seal to make an impression upon his next letter, which is to contain a marriage proposal. To marry Carl. Fancy that. Finally, there's a woman who has won my brother's heart. Here I thought he cared for nothing but science. Excellent news. Thank you most kindly, Bill Gilbert. Yes, my king, this really is good news. Now you can have a usurper to your throne. Hard times for Darien have come, Bill Gilbert. Difficult trials are just ahead. You will need a fierce weapon able of putting enemy armies to flight. And we have one. Go to the Magic Academy in Verlon Forest. Trigus will give you an item which is called the Chest of Rage. Okie dokie. This is where the game's going to start opening up, especially this portion of our inventory. But that's for next time. For now, you guys take care, and I will talk to you later on. Got to see a bit of the world and finished another quest. Actually, several quests, but royal quest is what I mean. One, two, three, four, five. 5 quests, not bad. I'll see y'all later.